Hello everyone, we're here in Oxford Athletic Club to demonstrate burst training. In the past I've explained burst training from stage, and I always get the same questions, and I'm always amazed that people still don't understand exactly how to do it. So I said on my last seminar that I'm going to demonstrate and actually do it. So I'm not going to be the one demonstrating, but my wife is. So we're actually going to demonstrate exactly how you burst train. So we're going to show you, and I think that is going to really get the point across this time. All right, so now she is going for 30 to 60 seconds. We'll see how long she makes it. The idea of burst training is to go to 30 to 60 seconds as hard as you can. So we'll see if she makes it, see how long she makes it. And the idea is, again, that when you're going a high intensity, you're actually going to burn more fat. Not now when she's doing it, because right now she's burning sugar. She's actually going to burn more fat to the rest of today and tomorrow. Okay, now you're going to notice she's going to rest. She should be breathing heavy. Is it difficult to talk right now if you had to talk?
Yes.
Okay, so that's really a gauge, because you say, you know, it says in the studies to go 80 to 90% of your maximum heart rate. Well, the idea is that it should be very, very labored breathing. And you can see she was running at at 10.6 miles per hour. And she did it for, how long did you make it? How many seconds?
45 seconds.
About 45 seconds, which is exactly where. Would it have been harder for you to go longer?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she went to pretty much her max. It would have been really hard to go any longer than that. Now you notice she's resting. How long do you rest? 2 to 3 minutes, or at least until you have your breath back. Okay? We're going to watch her do one more, because I want you to get the idea. Then I also want you to get the idea that this can be done not only on a treadmill, but many other pieces of equipment, and we'll make sure we show you that as well. Okay. How long have you been resting?
About a minute.
About a minute. How does your breath feel?
It's improving.
It's improving? Would you feel rested to go again or not?
Not yet.
Not yet. See? Because when you go hard, you want to be, it's going to take you at least 2 or 3 minutes to recover. And the other thing that I want to say now, I'll ask my patient here to see if she knows the answer to this. Will you do this again tomorrow?
No.
No. Why wouldn't you do it tomorrow?
Because that's when my body's actually burning its fat.
Exactly.
And I'm releasing growth
That's
hormone.
right. So to repeat now, exactly, and she said my body's releasing growth hormone. And that's the other reason why this works so well, because when you're doing a high intensity effort, your body is actually releasing growth hormone, which is actually, by the way, why you burn fat for about 36 to 48 hours. So if she did this again tomorrow, she's actually going against the whole principle. So of course you want to rest tomorrow. Okay, she's about ready to go again. We're going to watch her do one more. And again, the one thing you could do, if you didn't want to run as fast, you could actually raise the incline. And in raising the incline, you're actually going to increase the effort. I said that you could do this anywhere. Guys, you don't need a treadmill. You can actually do this literally in your backyard. You can run up your driveway. Matter of fact, on vacation, we run steps. You can run up the steps in a hotel. The idea is again, you just have to get your heart rate up for about 30 to 60 seconds. Rest. And you're going to do that 3 or 4 times. Let's see how long she made it this time. Looks like she's ready to fly back off the machine. Okay, how long did you make it?
40 seconds.
40 seconds. Now, see, it was harder that time, wasn't it? Okay, she increased her speed to 11 miles per hour on the treadmill. So now she's gonna rest again for another 2 to 3 minutes, okay? And then she's going to do it 1 or 2 more times. You basically have to do 3 or 4 sets of what you just saw. So that basically takes about 10 minutes. 3 times a week. That's a lot easier than 1 hour 4 times a week, or whatever you're doing on the treadmill. So the old days of sitting on a treadmill, or running on a treadmill, or on a bicycle for a half an hour to an hour, staying in the fat burning zone, those days are over. I wanted to show that in a gym or even at home, there's other machines you can do this on. Here's a typical elliptical trainer at Oxford. Of course, you can do it on an elliptical trainer. Okay, and of course, you can actually do it on a bicycle as well, or a standard bike that you find in any gym. I'm always asked the question about resistive training, and resistive training is actually a form of burst training. I prefer to do it on the same day I do burst training. Resistive training actually, of course, we build muscle, or at least condition muscle, which we know now is really important for weight loss as well, because the more muscle you have, the more you actually increase your basal metabolic rate, which is going to help with fat burning. So it is a part of the program. Typically, I like to do resistive training first and follow it by burst training.